The following program is produced entirely by the television production students of Southeast High School, in partnership with Kaiser University, and by the medical experts at Intercoastal Cardiology of Sarasota, and by Cody's Original Roadhouse, and by the financial advisors at Mott & Associates in Bradenton. Hello and welcome to another edition of The Right Direction, the program that informs you of what is happening in and around Southeast High School. I'm Abrielle.
And I'm Neeraj. Everything you will see on The Right Direction is produced entirely by the students of the Career Television Production Program of Southeast High School, also known as SCTV.
With us today are two outstanding organizations of Southeast High School. First, the members of the Culinary Arts Club are here to explain to us what's cooking in their organization.
Then we'll be joined by members of the Key Club who will explain their community service-based program.
We'll have all of that and much more, so stay right there.
And remember that when you set your compass to Southeast,
You're headed in
the right direction. As you walk through the halls of Southeast High School, you may detect a pleasant aroma. What you are smelling is the work of the Culinary Arts Club. Among the most well-known on campus, this organization allows students to get hands-on experience in the kitchen from both inside and outside of the classroom. With me today are three members of the Culinary Arts Club to give us an inside look as to what it's all about and to share the experiences they've had while being involved. First, we have Angel. As a junior, Angel has been involved for 2 years and is currently the club's president. After graduation, he plans to become a video game designer. Next, we have Jamie, who is a junior at Southeast. She is a 3-year member of the club and currently holds the position of vice president. When in college, she hopes to achieve degrees in psychology and criminology. Finally, we have Sabrina. As a senior, she has been involved for 3 years and is now the club's historian. In the future, she plans to pursue a career as a certified registered nurse. Hello and welcome to The Right Direction.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so I know our majority of our audience probably knows that culinary entitles cooking and food, but I'm sure it covers so much more than that. So Angel, could you tell me exactly what is Culinary Arts Club?
Yeah, like you said, it really does mean a lot more than just showing up, cooking a bunch of food and things like that. Culinary Club and the program at our school really helps teach us about how to work in a job business and a business, how to do things. It teaches us a lot of information like money, things like that. It helps us really get introduced into the working force because some things don't really help you with that. Mm-hmm. And it helps us most of the common jobs are like dish boy and things like that. So it really gives us a feel for the way it works.
Okay, awesome. Sabrina, so he mentioned about the different skills and the different work careers that you can pursue. Can you tell me what skills have you gained through culinary?
I've gained different knife skills on how to cut different apples, different carrots, different cuts of meat. I've also learned different, as you were saying with the math, culinary math is very important. You can price out what an item's going to cost for each ounce, for each pound, different things like that.
Okay, so you mentioned about the different, how you use, the skills that you've learned and stuff. Jamie, so where do you use these skills? Just outside in the real world, or what do you use within the club? How do you use these skills?
Oh, I use these skills all the time, in and out of the club. In club, it helps me be a good leader to all the students who, it's their first year and they don't really know what they're doing, so they look to all the officers for guidance. outside of the club. I use it at home when I cook. I use it if I go to a friend's house and I cook. And actually, it really helps me teach adults a lot. Like teach adults how to cook and how to do things in the kitchen because a lot of them don't know either.
Okay, cool. So, Angel, I know I've heard of you guys participating in different competitions, and I'm sure that's a place where you've used those skills before. Can you tell me a little bit about the competitions you guys have done?
Yeah, just recently the entire club, around 10 members, just joined a grilled cheese competition. Okay. And it was a lot of things because a majority of the members were first-year students, freshmen, who joined our club this year. And it was our first real competition that we did where we actually had our own station and we had to cook and do skills as we went. So it was a really good thing to introduce to students, and we got to go around and help, and it was a really big competition. 3 of our people got first, second, and third, and some of them were new, so it really did help introduce everybody. It was a lot of fun, and it was a little hectic, so a lot of the students got a little nervous about it, but overall it turned out to be a really good thing.
So you mentioned you guys kind of bonding as a group. What kind of activities do you guys do just to become more like one as a club? Sabrina, can you tell me about that?
As a club, we do have meetings every Monday, and we do different activities. Like some days we'll bake, and we'll all pick different recipes and split up and bake. We'll do different cooking activities. At the end of the year, we have our banquet, and we go out to eat, and then we'll go to something like Jumpin' Fun or something where we can all have some fun. Yeah, have something to do.
Okay, so you mentioned that you go. Okay, so you mentioned. Okay, so Jamie, so. As the vice president of the club, what do you do as the vice president?
As the vice president, I'm kind of a follow-up to Angel, so if there's something that needs to be done, me and Angel will consult on it and make sure it's actually getting done. If Angel's absent or can't make a meeting because of work or school or something else related to his position, I cover the meetings. I make sure everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing. I help Chef with paperwork and stuff like that. I also make sure the students, like club members, know what they're doing and that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing most of the time.
Okay, so you mentioned what Angel does. So Angel, as the president, so what specifically are you in charge of as far as the club?
Well, specifically, like Jamie said, she's a follow-up to me. So I'm mainly in charge. I'm basically second-hand chef. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn or anything like that, but I basically take the same responsibilities as chef does, like the small things that people probably wouldn't think of, like putting in orders, making sure everybody signs in, because it's very important that we make sure we know who's really getting involved in the club, because teamwork in our club is everything. Like even if me and Jamie aren't there, we still have people who really don't hold an officer position but have been in the club throughout time. They know just as much as we do, and they could take the responsibility, and it's good that we work together, that way we know that. So people depend on me, Jamie, even Sabrina to do things, but even if we're not there, we know that we could depend on the veterans in our club to like take hold, teach people new things. We don't just put all the work on one person, because then that just creates a lot of stress. And in our clubs, we're really close, so if one person's stressed, it just kind of goes out through the entire place, and it just really creates a little bit of a mess.
Oh, that's awesome. You guys seem like you have a lot of fun, you know, you're all together, bonding. So Sabrina, since you guys have mentioned so many different events that you participated in to bond as a group, can you tell me one of your favorite experiences as far as culinary?
One of my favorite experiences had to be the gingerbread competition I competed in last year. We got first place, me and my group, and we ended gingerbread. The front half was a summer theme, and the back was winter and cold to show the bipolar of Florida.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so Jamie, could you answer the same thing as her, please? Could you just emphasize on one of your experiences?
My favorite experience, last year our whole club went out and participated in the Relay for Life, so it was the whole night. We were up all night doing laps, raising money, and one of the things we had some of our members participate in was their like dress up as a girl contest, and I think that it brought us all closer together, honestly. Like, I know that sounds silly, but that whole event was just a really, really good team building opportunity, and we got a lot closer after that.
Wow, culinary sounds amazing. Like, I want to join. It sounds so fun. But Angel, okay, so since we're going to kind of wrap it up here, how can someone join culinary and become part of this amazing organization?
Joining Culinary Club is probably the easiest thing you could possibly do. I mean, all you have to do is get in contact with our instructor chef, Chef Jackie, or even one of us, or just anyone that you know that's in the culinary club. You don't have to be in the class to join. All you have to do is just find one of us, ask us like what they want to do, basically why they want to get involved. we'll help them introduce everybody. They just have to show up. We have our meetings every Monday. And then every now and then we just like to get together and try to do things together because it's a really big club and we have a lot of responsibilities and we try to take control of that. So if you want to join, just find one of us, ask us, and you can join immediately.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. This has been great. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming.
Thanks for having us.
Don't go away. We have much more for you that you won't want to miss.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. Who's this?
I'm John. I went to your school last year. I saw your pictures online and you're really pretty.
Oh, thanks.
How old are you?
I'm 16. And you?
Cool. I'm 17.
I don't think I ever met you.
Yeah, I was always too shy to talk to you. But my parents are out of town this Friday and I'm having a party. Wanna come?
Sure. Sounds cool.
Awesome.
I'll see you there.
Key Club is a student-led organization which provides its members with opportunities to perform service, build character, and develop leadership. Key Club has been at Southeast High School for over 50 years. During these years, students have been involved with service activities around the county. I have a few Key Club students here to tell us about this great organization. First with me today is Sonia. Sonia is the president of the Southeast Key Club chapter and has been actively involved in the organization for 4 years. Sonia hopes to be a lawyer for human rights. Next with us is Naomi. Naomi is the editor of the Southeast chapter and has been in Key Club for 4 years as well. She hopes to pursue a double major in visual arts and neuroscience. Finally, we have Priyanka. She's a second-year member of Key Club and serves as this year's secretary. Priyanka is a sophomore in the International Baccalaureate program. So, hi and welcome to The Right Direction.
Thank you for having us.
So I've been told that Key Club is a great club and great thing to be in. But Sonia, what exactly is Key Club?
Okay, so Key Club is an international organization, so we're all around the world, and we're actually partnered up with Kiwanis family, so they're like the older version of Key Club, and what we do is we help serve the school and the community and do more international work and work with Kiwanis, and so we have minor projects for like the school, like parking, like football parking, and then we have bigger events for like the community, like coastal cleanups, and then we do like major events like nationally and internationally with like eliminating the tetanus program we have.
So it seems you guys do a lot of work in Key Club.
Yes.
So what exactly do you do in Key Club, Naomi?
Well, I would like to reiterate what she said, that we are predominantly a service organization. So what we do is we make sure that we serve the community. So whenever certain organizations need help or volunteers, they usually come to us first, and we provide volunteers. So yeah.
Right. So you've been talking about all these projects that you guys do. But Priyanka, what are some of your favorite projects that you guys do in Key Club?
Personally, my favorite projects are football parking and Easter seals, because in football parking we just interact a lot with each other and we build bonds. And Easter seals is where we go out and we go to a school for kids and we interact with kids, we help them with their activities, and it's just a lot of fun because the kids look up to us, so we enjoy it personally.
Wow, so you guys must really help the community out. But Sonia, what's different about Key Club from other service clubs?
It's, like I said, it's international, so it's not just you by yourself running this one club at this high school. There's other clubs in the community and in the state and in the USA and the world, so it's a lot. And you just work with each other and you try to make the world a better place and try to figure out solutions to help people that are in need.
So Key Club must be a really big part of your lives. So how has it influenced your life, Naomi?
You already asked me that question. Yeah, okay. Well, Well, it's influenced my life personally because prior to Key Club, I was actually very, very incredibly shy, and Priyanka and Sonia can definitely testify to that. But because it's the largest organization on campus, it was difficult for me not to interact with other people and not to speak to them. And since it makes us involved with the community, it really does make us facilitate our speaking skills and the way that we socialize. So although we do help the community while doing the volunteering projects and whatnot, it really does help with making friends and becoming more social and actually learning how to be a leader and a follower in everything that you do.
So Naomi's been talking about how it helped her come out of her shell, but how's it helped you, Priyanka, grow as an individual?
Personally, as Naomi said, I was also personally really, really shy, and just like she said, I've made so many friends through Key Club. When I came to this school, I personally did not have many friends, but through Key Club, I have grown as a person, as a general human being. Like, I've learned so much through Key Club.
Wow, so you guys must be having so much fun and a lot of projects to do. So how can you join Key Club?
Okay, so to join Key Club, something we're doing new this year is a rush week. So it's basically kind of testing your waters, like testing the waters in Key Club and seeing if it's really for you, instead of like coming to one event, paying the dues, paying $15. So you kind of we have these set events this 1 week and for like 2 months. So you go to these events, and if you feel like Key Club's really for you, get those 20 hours, and it's very doable. You can easily get your 20 hours. There's tons of members that got their 20 hours. And once you get your 20 hours, you can turn in your application and you're a Key Club member.
Wow, so it's like a really simple, easy process.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So Naomi, why should you join Key Club?
Well, what really sticks to me about Key Club is that our motto is carrying our way of life. And even though it sounds really cheesy, it really does make each and every single member in Key Club a genuinely caring person. Whether it be helping with parking in, the football games, or, like Priyanka said, going to schools and, playing with little kids. It makes you realize how beautiful each and every single person is. And even though, we're volunteering, getting our service hours, each and every single person that joins Key Club becomes a better person because of what we do as an organization.
So you guys have all been talking about how much Key Club has helped you and how much has helped you grow. So Priyanka, how do you think it's going to help you in the real world?
In the real world, let's see. Well, for one, it does look really good on college applications. That is a big one. But I feel like it'll help me communicate with other people more. I can get out there. I don't have to just stay reserved in my shell. I can just, again, communication. It's just such a big part of my life.
So you guys all want to so Key Club has really helped you communicate as others, but what is the structure of Key Club?
The structure of Key Club is, well, you have the regular club, and that's like the president, vice president, secretaries. And then one thing that's really great about Key Club is there's other levels. So there's like a division level with the LTG, the lieutenant governor. And then you go to state with the governor, and then the actual USA with the president and the vice president. So there's many layers to Key Club.
So you guys do a lot in Key Club, and it seems like a really great club. And so thank you guys all for being here and telling us about Key Club. Sonia, Priyanka, Naomi, it was great talking to you guys. That's all the time we have for now. Don't change that channel. We'll be right back with much more after this short break.
One of the most important decisions that students must make during their high school careers is what they should do after they graduate. Their choices run the gamut from post-secondary education to entering the world of work. The decision that each individual makes will affect the rest of their lives. There are many avenues that Southeast Seminoles have to help them make the correct choice. One of them is the annual College and Career Fair. Many colleges and businesses attend this annual event so that students can ask questions and receive information so that they can make plans. Alex Clegg attended the last fair to find out how advantageous it can be. Here is what he discovered in this edition of Seminole Focus.
Once a year, something very important to the future of the student body takes place. It is an easy opportunity to get to know their post-secondary options and to get to know the universities available to them. And all of it takes place right here at Southeast High School.
The Southeast High School College and Career Fair is an annual event that brings colleges and career technology schools to the students. It is also an excellent opportunity for students to get to know the colleges and careers available to them, and it all takes place right here at Southeast High School.
For most high school students, the greatest challenge is at the end of their high school career, because this is when they are pressed to choose a post-secondary education. This choice is critical to the future of the students because it can mean the difference between life in the fast lane and life in fast food. The College and Career Fair exists for this exactly, to bring the universities and companies to the students. David Souls is the College and Career Advisor at Southeast High School, and he is in charge of organizing the fair. He told us what the event was intended for.
We wanted to have an event that every student at Southeast would be able to attend, not just certain groups of students or certain grade levels. We felt it very important that freshmen got to see the same thing as seniors, juniors, and sophomores. So we really tried to put together a fair that catered to everyone. It's a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of four-year college, two-year college, technical school, and getting right out there into the workplace.
The Southeast High School College and Career Fair brings a wide variety of colleges and technical schools. From automotive institutes to military and technical colleges, there is an incredible spectrum available to the students. In addition, the representatives are friendly and eager to help the students.
Jim Lewis is a representative at the event and is attending for the Wyotech Automotive Technology School. We asked him for some insight onto the benefits of the event, and this is what he had to say.
And meet representatives from those schools, and just helps, give the students those options again, on what they have after high school. The career fair here at Southeast High School really benefits the students because it exposes them more to the options that the students have, for post-secondary education, from the military to a traditional four-year school to a two-year, associate program to even a technical program. Just really exposes them to the options they have so students can make an informed decision.
The representatives provide information on the various colleges and technical schools present at the event. Students can take home survey forms and brochures that provide the course information, location, and registration information of the schools.
There was a lot of variety of things to pick from. I gathered a lot of brochures from a lot of schools all over the U.S. SCF, State College of Florida, which is located here in Bradenton. Florida State and UCF were other two that I gathered. I also gathered information from some colleges up in New York and also two in Michigan. I also saw a couple of military academies that were also here and several technical schools.
This has been your inside look at the College and Career Fair from SCTV. I'm Alex for Southeast High School and SCTV.
We live in a fast-paced society, and one of the ramifications of this is stress. Students face this dilemma just as much as any adult. With the focus of grades, parental demands, and peer pressure, teenagers face an overwhelming amount of stress. However, most teenagers struggle with this problem with a very little idea of how to cope with it. Brittany Haziak and Danica Sanchez took our SCTV cameras to find out how the Seminole Nation deals with this modern-day problem. Here's what they discovered in this edition of Seminole Forum.
Teenagers in general deal with stress relating to school, family, and peers. People have various ways to deal with this pressure. We took our SCTV cameras out to discover how students and staff deal with their stress and their advice for others. This is what we discovered on this edition of Seminole Forum.
Pretty much to deal with stress, I'd say the best thing is to really start with the priorities and just go with your most difficult task or the thing that's causing the biggest problems, and then just work your way down just until you can deal with everything.
I think students should deal with stress by managing their time and not waiting till the last minute and procrastinating to get their work done.
I would say learn how to ask for help, because many times we try to handle things on our own, and there are people out there and there's resources that can help you.
Personally, I think that coping with stress deals with how you spend your time. So I would say manage your time better, as in what you do at certain times and how you do them. That way you don't have to pile all things at once.
I like to write and read, so every now and then I always plan my schedule, make sure that I do my homework at a certain time, and then I have a little bit of me time. So I always think that, focusing on you is probably the best way to reduce stress.
Students and staff have different methods on how to deal with stress. Stress is something that will always be a part of our lives. I'm Brittany for Southeast High School and SCTV.
That's all the time we have for today. We want to thank you for watching.
I want to thank the members of the Culinary Arts Club and Key Club for being with us.
We hope that you have enjoyed the program as much as we have enjoyed bringing it to you.
I hope that you will join us next time that we show you what's happening in and around Southeast High School.
If you would like to find out how to choice coming to Southeast and becoming a part of the SCTV vocational television program,
or if you'd like to become a business partner of SCTV, simply call Southeast High School at 741-3366, extension 2102.
And if you would like to watch the show again or see any of the other programs and sporting events that we have produced this year, simply go to our website at highschoolcube.com.
And when you get there, type Southeast in the search window and then click on the Seminole Head. You'll be taken right to the SCTV homepage.
You can also find out more about the SCTV program by liking our Facebook page at facebook.com/SCHS Television.
So until next time, I'm Neeraj.
And I'm Abrielle.
And remember that when you set your compass to Southeast,
you're headed in
the right direction.